At number 10 in the power rankings, I have the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are playing better. The Rays have been really up and down all year, but they're starting to play better. 70-57. They're 12-4 in their last 16 games, which that stretch got them back into my power rankings. They haven't been on in a while, but 12-4 in their last 16. They are here at number 10. Moving on to number 9, the San Diego Padres. The Padres confuse me. They just aren't very good right now. They are playing a little bit better of late. Juan Soto has been great since his arrival to San Diego. He's reached base in 19 of 20 games. Juan Soto is doing Juan Soto things. He's getting on base. The Padres themselves are struggling. And Josh Hader, in particular, who was at the beginning of the year on a historic pace, was historically good. There's no other way to put it other than he's been really bad. In his few appearances with the Padres, he's given up 12 runs. His ERA is now over 6. Gave up 6 runs in a third of an inning on Sunday. So this is not what the Padres were expecting when they traded for Josh Hader. I do believe that they are a better team than they are showing and that Josh Hader will snap out of this funk because he's that talented. But they're here at 70-59 and at number 9 on my power rankings. Let's move on to number 8, the Seattle Mariners. I love this Mariners team. As of right now, they're in a wild card spot, and they are on track to end the longest professional playoff drought in American sports. That's how long it's been. And they are close. They're 69-58. They're in a wild card spot. Julio Rodriguez just signed his new deal, a massive deal worth many, many millions, but there's a lot going on there. It could be worth $210 million. It could be worth $400+ million. It's all over the map, but great signing there. Mariners are playing pretty well, and I just believe they're a good team, and their rotation is going to do well if they can get into the playoffs. Let's move on. Number 7, the Philadelphia Phillies. 51-26 since June 1st. Since June 1st, they are the 3rd best team in baseball record-wise. They also just added back Bryce Harper, which whenever you can add an MVP into your lineup, that's a good thing. They were playing really well without him. Now they get him back. You add back Bryce Harper, and you can just take off from there. I like the Phillies a lot. I really believed in them at the beginning of this year. They were struggling for a while, but they have turned it on. They're 72-56, and here at number 7. Let's move on. Number 6, the St. Louis Cardinals. Man, what a duo. Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, killing it. They're 73-54. They're 11-3 in their last 14 games. They're getting hot at the right time. They overtook the Brewers a few weeks ago and haven't really looked back. Since the trade deadline, that's the date you can point to. And I called it with the Brewers. They were one of the most disappointing teams for me at the trade deadline. They were a massive disappointment. The Cardinals did what they needed to. Jordan Montgomery has been great since he came over. The team is firing on all cylinders right now, and they've moved up to their highest spot all year at number 6. At number 5, New York Yankees. The Yankees went through an abysmal stretch. I mean abysmal. 9-20 in a 29-game stretch after the All-Star break. But since then, they've won 5 of 6 entering Sunday. So they're starting to get back better. Look, I've been saying this all year. When the Yankees were rolling, when they were the best team in baseball, I said, look, they're a great team, but I didn't believe they were that good. I didn't believe they were going to shatter the all-time record. I also don't believe they were as bad as they were after the All-Star break. I believe they are a lot better than that. It was somewhere in the middle, and that's what we're starting to see. The Yankees are playing much better. They are a fantastic baseball team. They are one of the best teams in the league. Do not let that 9-20 stretch fool you. The Yankees are great. They're going to be a force for the rest of this year and in the playoffs. Moving on to number 4, the Atlanta Braves. Since June 1st, the Braves are 56-22. They're 79-49 on the year. 56-22 since June 1st. That is the best record in baseball in that stretch. So since June 1st, the Braves are the best team in baseball. They've been playing so great. The young studs are what propelled this team. We all thought it was going to be Ronald Acuna coming back, and Matt Olson, and Dansby Swanson, and Austin Riley. Have those guys been good? Yes. But the Braves are not where they are without Michael Harris II and Spencer Strider. They just aren't. And they're here at number 4 because of them. Let's move on to number 3. At 3, I have the New York Mets. The Mets are so good. The Mets are 43-19 against NL East rivals this year. 43-19. That's how you grab a commanding lead in the division, by just dominating everybody in your division. They're also really good elsewhere. They're 82-47 on the year. Jacob deGrom is back. He's a stud. Max Scherzer is unbelievable. The rotation is really good, and the offense picks them up as well. I like the Mets a lot. They are here at number 3. Let's move on to number 2, the Houston Astros. The Astros are great. We know they're great. They're 82-47. A big difference between them this year and them last year, which is why I believe they are as good as they are. Yes, the pitching is great, but their bullpen last year was middle of the pack. It is the best in baseball this year. Their bullpen ERA is sub-3, and they are the only team in all of Major League Baseball to have a bullpen ERA under 3. Rotation, fantastic. Framber Valdez in the middle of a streak of quality starts. That is the longest streak in all of Astros history. Little bit of concern with my brother on Sunday. Got pulled out of his start. A little bit of a calf strain is what they're calling it. So we'll know more soon, but hopefully he's okay, and because he is the front runner for the AL Cy Young, in my opinion, and in now the opinion of pretty much everybody. So hopefully he's fine, but got pulled after the 3rd inning of that game on Sunday against the Orioles. Came out, and they said it was a leg injury. So hope all is well there with Justin. Let's move on to my number 1 team for a few weeks running now. It is the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are 88-38. Records get thrown around a lot, but just listen to that one. 88-38. That is just wild. I'm not great at math. One of my better subjects. But that's pretty close to 50 games over 500. In fact, it is 50 games over 500. They're on pace to win a franchise record 113 games, and that would be the 4th highest single-season win total in MLB history, behind the Mariners' MLB record of 116. So the MLB all-time record is in reach. Am I claiming that they're going to break it? No. But it is within reach. They're on pace for 113. The all-time record is 116. And for that reason, and many more, the Los Angeles Dodgers are the number 1 team in my updated MLB Power Rankings.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.